Hello, Divine One. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for coming to co-create here with me, with us today. I'm not going to lie, friends, when I sort of sat down prior to recording, I have my own little thing that I do to get me into the zone. That's what I like to call it. And as I was getting more into, I want to say, my state of trance, or a state of trance for me, I suddenly started feeling like exhausted, like really, really, really tired. And obviously, I'm feeling that at this time, now is the time for deep rest. I'm finding it really interesting because I loved when I used to suffer from depression, which feels like another lifetime ago. It does. It actually feels like another lifetime ago. But when I used to struggle with it, I did. I struggled with it. And a friend of mine, who was also on the spiritual journey or on this journey, you know what? I don't even know why we call it the spiritual journey, friends. Everything is spiritual. Your toaster is spiritual. Your table is spiritual. Your coffee is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Because everything is. Okay? And everything is consciousness. This doesn't exist. So everything is spiritual. So your journey, right? Your human evolutionary journey back to the truth of you. I don't know, that just resonates with me because it just feels right for me. And perhaps it feels right for you too. I imagine it does if this video has found you. But coming back to what was coming through, there is a friend that is on the same or her own journey said to me, it's not depression, it's just deep rest. You're just being called to rest. So I feel that even if we were to experience, I want to say, moments of downness, right? Previously, we may have experienced it as depression. And perhaps sometimes there are parts of us that still kind of pull us back to that old way of being, that old way of experiencing something or coping with something or hiding away from something. What I'm feeling here, it's really like this message has come through. I don't know when, I think it was last week, sometime, maybe about 4 or 5 days ago, where it wasn't quite you're being called to rest like a millionaire, but that's what I just heard in my head, right? So, but very, very similar energy, like you are really being called to rest and just trust and know that where you are, exactly where you are, right? Everything exactly as it is. It's almost like the seed. Okay. Think of gardening or planting, right? You have a little seed. You have to, I don't know, many ways to germinate seeds. I'm not a gardener. I wish I was. I wish I had green fingers. Maybe it'll come to me as I tap into things. But anyway, you plant a teeny tiny little seed, you water it, you nurture it, and it grows. But it doesn't just go from seed to big tree. It takes, for like an oak tree, I think it takes a very, very, very long time, like years and years and years and years and years for it to be a fully grown oak tree. But it's so different from the seed, and every single phase that it goes through in its growth looks different, and it experiences different things in that period, right? When it's a little tree, the wind really, really affects it. When it's big, strong oak tree, like the wind is maybe more of an annoyance. So this is kind of like the perspectives, right? That we are, I'm hearing evolve. You are here to evolve. You are here to evolve into all that you came here to be, right? You are able to access every single perspective. You are a multidimensional being, okay? And in many ways, perspectives are dimensions. I think maybe more than just many ways, maybe a lot of ways. Perspectives are dimensions. So you will always be able to see things from multiple perspectives. But perspectives that are of a lower vibration will not feel comfortable for you. You will experience discomfort when you are trying on those perspectives, playing in those paradigms, right? Because with a perspective comes a certain amount of paradigms, like certain things. Okay, so I'm just hearing that you can't hide from your light anymore. You can't hide from it, and people can't hide from it. So I'm going to take the cards out in a moment. I wouldn't be surprised if people are being a little bit different to you, like, and you're not quite sure why. Maybe they're not quite sure why. Whatever has happened cosmically, and there has been so much in the last, I just want to say this year, let's just say 2025 is the year. While this is timeless, at the time of recording, there's been some beautiful things that have been occurring, like the Lionsgate portal, which kind of, if you are new to my channel, then this may or may not resonate with you. If you're not new to my channel, I imagine that this does resonate as true for you, and I'm getting confirmation that you have been experiencing the magic and miracles and just the undeniable, just things have been more and more undeniable. So I feel like this idea of this abundance portal that is open to you forever and ever and ever now feels true to you, rings true to you, feels resonant. So in this portal that you're in forever. It's like a portal that is available to you always. So everything that you choose and everything that you think about and everything that you embody in the now goes into this portal, and this portal does whatever it does with it, right? Everything is magnified, amplified, and illuminated, right? This is true for what is true for you, right? We always speak many times on this channel, it comes through about what is going to be illuminated to you, and what is shown to you is all the ways that you are not choosing you, all the ways that you are not showing up for you, all the ways that you are still limiting yourself, right? And yes, this is true, but I know, and I'm getting huge confirmation here, that you really have been, your reality has been showing up for you in a whole new way. People, and it's not about the people, right? But the people, other people, everything is a mirror, everything reflects. So in order for you to actually see yourself, and you have to have somebody there reflecting, but that doesn't mean that you don't exist without the reflection. But in the same way that this video only exists for me without somebody else watching it or putting their attention, their energy, their focus on it, it doesn't exist for them. So other people are they're feeling something, they might not know what it is. So things are really gonna just begin, and it's not even begin, because I feel that they already have, changing drastically and a little bit dramatically. Okay, before I take out the cards, let me just follow this whatever's coming through here dramatically, right? It can be like a dramedy, right? Drama, but you can actually see the funny side of it, because it is kind of funny. You need to make light of everything, friends, because that which is not for you has got to go. That which is limiting you has got to go. And it may be uncomfortable, and it may be sad, and there may be some really, really big feelings that you are going to have to feel. There's no hiding anymore. You're here to experience everything, including saying goodbye to all the things that were not for you, so that all the things that are for you can come in. so that you can greet them, right? This is all about change. And right now, what I'm seeing is like a spiral of change, almost like it's not even that a coin has flipped, but it's just like a coin that is spinning on the floor. Okay. If any of this resonates with you, my name is Angela. I channel source consciousness daily through for you guys, and I never know what's going to come through, and it's usually a little bit messy. Okay, friends. So this calls to you, then I ask you please to ground yourself in this magical now with your breath. Breathing in through your nose, holding for a moment or two at the source of you, at your heart center, before fully surrendering on each exhale. Breathing at your own pace. I find 5 to be the magic number. Just opening with each inhale and softening with each exhale. Okay, I'm being told one more card. There we go. Bottom energy. Why am I not surprised? We have the moon, and I said that at 911, which is very much you are being illuminated. The truth of you is everything is being illuminated to you at this time. Everything. 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Fool card, and the 2 of Swords. Okay. Give me a moment here. I'm also going to take the top card. With the 7 of Cups, I feel like an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is really a beautiful energy, right? What I felt with this Fool card was you're tapping into your 0 point, like your 0 point of creation. You are playing more, playing with source more. Like, I feel like you are tinkering in a laboratory, right? It's like you released yourself from expectations and you're like, I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got nothing to lose. I may as well just see and try and experiment. And I'm feeling, and I really am getting confirmation here, and it's beautiful because it's so exciting. I love this energy. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of your excitement. I'm feeling like you are really feeling excited, like at this new way, like at the prospect. I'm actually what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is at the prospect of things actually being this easy, right? Of things really being that simple. With this 2 of Swords, I'm going to pull a clarifier here because this Knight of Swords, every time this Knight of Swords comes out, there it is. Every time this Knight of Swords comes out, there is very much this energy of you freeing yourself, you liberating yourself, you cutting through the bullshit. Okay? It's also like you what I'm seeing in my mind's eyes, I'm seeing somebody with a sword, obviously very similar to this, and like smoke and clouds, but that there's more there. There's almost like a tree. Okay, so this is what, let's go with this imagery. There's smoke, there's something unseen, and one can like swipe right at the mist in the hopes that it hits whatever is hiding there, if something's hiding there. But at the risk of possibly doing some damage to something unnecessary, right? Like injuring somebody that was really not dangerous, but we just couldn't see them. So what I'm feeling here is it's really time to sit back and trust. Like you are not rescuing yourself by doing anything, by making plans, by all means, if you already have a plan and there's something really that you feel called to do, like yes. But if you are doing it in the energy of okay, I know I need to do something, or I know something's going to change, but I'm not sure how. Maybe let me start trying to figure that out. Let me start getting my ducks in a row. Old paradigm. You're really being called to rescue yourself from where you are, not by trying to pull anything towards you. What I really heard again in my mind's eye, and not surprisingly, it's a 2, is you're the choice in every 2. I'm feeling like at this time, it's almost like you, it's like a seesaw a little bit. Like as you choose you more and more and more, this goes up and that goes down, and you're on this upward trajectory. And when you don't, it goes like that. But right now, I'm hearing plateau. Don't allow this, or do if you feel called to. But being at a plateau is really not a bad thing, right? At a plateau, for a little while, you kind of get to just coast, right? And this is very much what I'm feeling, and what was coming through at the beginning of this message was this like deep rest, like take it easy, rest easy. Things are being told to here. Things are so beautiful. 7 of Swords. All right, we also have the 7 of Cups at the bottom there. I haven't spoken about that yet too much. Okay, but 7s. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of 7s, but I am feeling this 7-7. Okay. With this 7 of Swords, it's really standing in your sovereignty, right? The 7 of Swords came out with the Cups, like choosing you, standing in your sovereignty, being told to take this card, 2 of Pentacles, right? Standing in your sovereignty and then continuing to choose you. So what I'm feeling is that this little, it's not a plateau in a negative way, guys. Like I said, you kind of get to coast for a little bit. Some stuff is happening in the background that you are not aware of. And it's by design. Your guides, your angels, you, it's all you, it's all you. But I know it's so nice to think of it as other than us. Like to think of it as this, I don't know. I sometimes imagine it. I'm not going to lie, to this day, sometimes I just imagine it as like little house elf fairies, like just running around me, 555 as this is coming through, just doing things. It's just all invisible. Like they're just pulling invisible threads. And I really do believe that so much occurs that we do not see. Okay, so in the 2 Swords, it feels like you don't know where to go. Is it this way? Is it this way? You're blindfolded. Like you do not know where to go. You do not know where to go. It is because, okay, firstly, you do not need to know. This is what I'm hearing, friends. Okay, this is just take it how it resonates. You do not need to know. If you have no direction calling you, it means that it's not ready for you. You are not ready for wherever you're meant to be going. So just sit, pause, rest easy in the knowing, right? With this 2 of Pentacles, when you choose you, it's really going to be reflected very, very quickly. Okay, it's going to be reflected very, very quickly. I've had this card like this because I feel that, okay, my right ear went blocked. Okay, just let me breathe into this. Now it's ringing. So they're clearing the line. Okay, what I feel with this 7 of Swords, it's like you're conquering your demons, right? I really feel that these 2 cards, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, it's very much really where you're quietening the mind space, where you're alchemizing. I feel that at this time, something has stopped. You've stopped doing something. You've stopped procrastinating. You've stopped allowing yourself to get caught up in the mind space of wondering, thinking. I feel like a destination has been chosen, and now I'm understanding more why they were giving me that earlier part of what was coming through, where if you're not sure of what to do, just don't choose. Wait for it to come to you. For some of you, you may have been in that not knowing, and now suddenly you know what there's a calling, there's a feeling, follow it. For those of you that are still feeling uncertain, like where you are, I'm going to just pull a card. I saw the 5 of cards at the bottom, the 5 of swords at the bottom, but I wasn't called to take it. We have the 6 of pentacles. Okay, where you are is where you are meant to be. It's like where the magic's at and things are flowing. Believe me, you will know very, very soon. 911. What came out here at when I was pulling clarifies? The 10 of cups. This is the bliss. This is everything. This is the happy family card, right? Happy family being just a metaphor. It's kind of all the puzzle pieces right there. You now have the puzzle pieces, and now you're kind of putting the puzzle together. That's what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling a huge jump. 5, okay. 5 of pentacles. So many 5s, right? I saw the 5 of swords at the bottom. We have the 5 of pentacles. Big shifts, friends. Being told to take from an oracle deck. Big shifts. What I'm feeling with this 5 is a butterfly taking flight, spreading its wings. Like, can you see at the center there? Like, you now know who you are, right? And kind of like not where your place is in the world exactly, not where exactly you fit in, but that you don't need to find it. It's going to find you. You're creating it here now. I'm feeling such a like a farewell, a goodbye, like so long, but not in a horrible, not that farewells are ever horrible, right? Sometimes we have to go our separate ways. I mean, I found in my journey, I think I mentioned her at the beginning of this video, my one of my very good friends who's also on the journey. And there have been times in our relationship where we've had to take like friendship breaks. We had to go, your frequency and my frequency are just not matches, and what your truth is currently not what my truth is, and we're just gonna clash for a little bit. So instead of annoying each other, right? Because that's what it was. We would love spending time together because our humor, it's comfortable, it's known, it's safe, it's everything. And obviously there is love and history. I mean, I've known this person since I was 19. And so it took us a while to get to a point where we could go, okay, we need to say goodbye for a little bit. I'll Marco you every now and again. You can polar me back, and then when we feel drawn to each other, we'll welcome each other back. It really is. It really can be that simple because there's no stories, right? There's no stories. It's not about this, that. It's just what the now us's need. And this is really what we're being called to do, and how we're being called to see and experience things in such a freeing way, where we get to be us and others get to be them, and we are really honest. And like I said, it took us a long time to get to there. We would actually be in each other's company, but inwardly being like annoyed, not showing it, not whatever. And we could possibly both, or we could pick up on the energy, but we were just in such denial and such resistance because it was so different, right? So it was like a different way of experiencing friendship. Okay, so I have plants, growth, bushfires, fury. Being told to take one more. This one wants to come through. Transformation, pressure. if you didn't watch yesterday's video, perhaps you're new, perhaps it just didn't call to you then. If this video resonates with you, and what I'm saying resonates with you, you may want to go and watch that because of this pressure and this transformation, right? I mean, diamonds are made from coal being under extreme pressure. And yesterday, the energy that I felt was this, like this pressure, this little ball of light, like really experiencing pressure and darkness and just shattering the darkness. And this is the same energy that I'm feeling here, right? And how I am being reminded of like the diamond, how diamond is made. You can see it's like so much is taking place, but in this transformation, so much is being erased. See, it's like her face is also like just floating away. So much is being erased. The parts of you that really are not for you anymore. They served you, they were necessary, it was who you needed to be so that you could be the now you here now, right? Everything was by design, everything was necessary. I'm being called to read from the bushfires, this fury. We know that you are experiencing growth. And in the same way that, like, I feel like this beautiful elk, that what it might be, reindeer, so different, right? So different from a normal reindeer. He's got antlers that look like a tree. And that oak tree, like, you are really experiencing massive, massive growth at this time. And it's like, it's undeniable for you and for others. Okay, so let me quickly get this book, because when bushfires are very sad, right? Whenever we see them. But we also know that fire, sorry friends, I don't know how much my hair over this mic distorts it. So let's just, oh, kitty cats are talking outside. Don't know if you can hear them. Okay, so bushfires are for me very chaotic, as opposed to like fires that are lit to cleanse and burn and for regrowth. I opened on volcanoes, which is 9. Bushfires is next. Extreme emotions, once engaged, are hard to put back in the container. Anger is a healthy emotion, yet fury is less necessary. Warlike emotions should be tempered unless survival requires it. Emotional intelligence is required at this time. Okay, that's all I'm going to read there, because I feel that that's all I'm being called to do. So like I said with this fire thing, like, yes, sometimes fires are really, really necessary. Sometimes fires can be destructive too. Like when the intention is not one of love. Like, we can be angry and we can set boundaries and we can protect ourselves, right, and do what we feel called to do, and it can kind of burn bridges, right, change things. Yeah, what I'm just, like they said, just check in with yourself. Emotional intelligence is a really, really important thing. If it's something you have come across, then, or haven't come across, you can check it out. There's lots of videos out there that can just give you a little bit of a idea about it. But essentially, emotional intelligence for me, and in my experience, is being able to distance yourself from the emotion. So being able to know that the emotion, while you are feeling it, is separate from you. You are not the emotion. The emotion does not control you. You are here to feel the emotion fully, even if it is something that is oh so consuming. And you are meant to then breathe through that and listen to you, not listen to what the emotion is saying, right? Because sometimes we can feel emotion so strongly that we have like a physical response, like a nervous system response. Somatic breathing exercises, friends. Somatic breathing exercises. Let me shuffle and see if there's anything else, but I think that that is all for today. Okay, two more. Temperance and Queen of Pentacles. Love this for you, friends. This, my left ear is now gone blocked. This balance, right? That I'm feeling like you're on a plateau, but it is where you are meant to be, right? It's like you are, your light warrior codes have woken up. They're woken up. And yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff has happened. I think this is also why this Fury card came out. Like maybe you've had to really be like a little bit of a volcano and explode, but in a way that is 5D, right? Go, no, this is not for me anymore. I choose me, I choose me, I choose me. Not a volcano that just runs around rampant. But I know if this message has found you, you're beyond that, right? So, like, I feel like a lot of you have, I don't know if you can hear the kitty cats. It's not my cat. He's sleeping there, but there's one stray, Norman, I think is his name. He causes a bit of trouble for all the kitties that live in this neighborhood. Okay. Anyway, coming back to you, to this, because this is important. This, I feel this is really important for you. It's like you don't even realize how much you've done, friends. You don't realize how much you've done. You don't realize how much you have achieved. I don't know what you've done. I don't know the time period, but you will know if this you will know if this is for you. It will ring true for you. It will feel true. You've kind of done the stuff. You've done the difficult stuff. Like you've had the difficult conversations. You've put up the difficult boundaries. Many of which would have been energetic and not done with words. Like this has been done, and now things maybe still look the same. Things maybe still look the same, and it's frustrating. You're human, so you think you need to kind of continue burning. Like I didn't do it enough. I didn't do it enough. I need to do more. Stop. Deep rest, friends. Deep rest. You've done it. You've done it. You've done it. I don't know what you did. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your story is. But something that you have done, or maybe one thing, maybe many things. I imagine it's a combination of many things, and many small things, many big things. But you've done it. And now it's time to ride this plateau. It's like you're in the ocean. The wave is going to come, friends. Rest now, because it's going to be a big, beautiful wave. And you're going to really, if you don't rest and you're carrying, like what I'm seeing is a person scurrying, like, where are the waves? Where are the waves? Should I go deeper? Should I go this? Should I do that? Just rest, rest. You're going to tire yourself out over nothing. Everything is going to move, shift, grow, whatever. You've done enough. Things are coming into balance. You just need to patiently wait. With this Queen of Pentacles, oh friends, if you could feel what I'm feeling for you, like I'm literally, it's not even just chills, it's like my whole body is vibrating with this like alive energy of, I don't know, there are no words. There are no words, friends. There are no words. But whatever is happening, it's like you have tapped into the I am, but it's also you've tapped into your 0 point. And it's like what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is just light, and it's like rainbow light. It's like a prism. It's like your 0 point is a prism, and you've now switched on and activated it, and or not even activated it. It's always been there, but you've like looked at it and gone, like kind of like Iron Man, he has a thing in his chest, and you've gone, and it's like alive, and you're now experiencing and playing in a whole new way. Thank you for creating this message with me. Thank you for those of you especially who follow my channel religiously. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Playing in your frequency is really, it's magic for me. It's bliss for me. So thank you so much and have a beautiful, magical now. Bye-bye.